Hey guys, Nick here, and these are a new pair of wireless active noise cancelling headphones from the company Rolfstone. Now, I'd reviewed a pair of their truly wireless earbuds a while back, and really enjoyed them for their small form factor and decent sound quality. These, the Rolfstone Focus, are the new offering from the Dutch brand. But what sets these apart from other ANC headphones on the market today? Well, it's simple: battery life. These things are boasting an incredible 100 hours of battery life on a single charge. And with ANC turned on, you'll get around 70 hours. Now, with most major brand headphones hovering around 25 to 35 hours per charge, this gives the Rolfstone Focus a tremendous competitive advantage. But how does the sound stack up compared to its competitors? We're going to find out. Stay tuned. So these come shipped in a pretty nice package, and I like the matte black design they have going on. And the first thing you notice is the product comes with a really nice, albeit somewhat bulky, carrying case. The headphones, as you can see, are already inside the case and folded flat, and aside from some paperwork, the only other thing you get inside is the USB-C charging cable. So do note these headphones are Bluetooth only, so you can't use them wired, which is fine by me in 2021. In the hand, these headphones feel pretty good. Solid build quality, good amount of flex, and super lightweight. They're plastic all around, and I like that the headband has a glossy finish up top. And I immediately noticed that the ear cups are super soft with a nice memory foam cushion. This is an over-ear design, which I usually find to be most comfortable, and these headphones are no exception. On the head, these are super comfortable and lightweight, and both sides can be adjusted with a pretty standard clicking mechanism. The ear cups are nicely cushioned, and I've never felt any pinching from the headband despite its rather thin padding. I can wear these comfortably for a few hours without any real issue. On the right ear cup, you get your power button, and on the bottom is a separate button for controlling ANC and Ambient mode. You can also press this button twice to activate your voice assistant. Now, to control your tunes, you actually have a touchpad on the right ear cup instead of a physical switch. So to change volume, swipe up or down, select tracks by swiping back and forth, and answer calls or pause tracks by tapping twice. Now, some people love touchpads, some people hate them. I'm kind of what have you on the matter. For me, the most important thing is that the product does what I want it to do without any issues. And for the most part, this touchpad is pretty snappy and the gestures work well. There have been times when I aim a bit too high trying to swipe the touch sensor, but after wearing these for a while, you kind of get a sense as to where you're supposed to be swiping. Finally, you get the USB-C charging port here, and we'll talk about battery life in a minute, but I'll say now that these do support quick charge, so 10 minutes of charging will give you up to 2 hours of playtime, and these things are fully charged after around 2 to 3 hours. Something I thought was interesting is that the headphones can actually fold very similarly to the Sony MX-1000 series, but there's no real reason for that since they won't fit in the included carrying case folded that way. Now let's talk about the sound. These are a completely balanced set of headphones. Nothing jumps out in terms of sound profile, there's no real emphasis on mids, bass, or treble, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because of that, these provide super clear, almost studio-like audio, comparable to something like a studio monitoring pair of headphones like the highly acclaimed Audio-Technica M50Xs. Now, personal preference, I do wish there was a bit more bass in these. And look, not all headphones need to be dialed up with extreme bass, but I feel like a little bit of punch here would have had me reaching for these over the Sonys more so than I do. That said, these sound pretty damn good. They're super clear and they get fairly loud thanks to the 40mm drivers. And because of the flatter sound signature, podcasts and movies sound great. They're rocking Bluetooth 5.0 as well, so there's no lag at all when watching YouTube or Netflix. The ANC ear is pretty good as well. The headphones have 4 microphones on the inside and outside of the ear cups to detect noise, and then produce an opposite signal to suppress the noise. With no music playing, external sound from, say, my dehumidifier or other large appliances are muffled by around 60%, but once you pop on some tunes, external noise pretty much disappears completely. And while the Sonys might block out an additional 5 to 10% of noise, these are pretty darn good and blow away some of the more budget ANC headphones I've reviewed in the past. Ambient sound mode works as you'd expect as well, amplifying sound around you, so if you're walking around in the city, these will allow external sound to pass through without a problem. The microphone quality is decent, and I've used these on several work calls with no issue, and here's a sample of how they sound. This is the sound you can expect from the Rolfstone Focus, and as you can tell, the sound is super clear, and I've been using these for work phone calls for the past few weeks, and no one has ever complained, never had any issues, and the sound overall I'm pretty happy with. Okay, now let's talk about the showstopper, which of course is the battery life. As mentioned, these headphones are boasting 100 hours of playback, 70 hours with the ANC turned on, which is crazy. You may have been asking at this point, why would anyone pick these up over, say, the Bose or the Sonys or other headphones on the market? Well, here it is. This is the reason. 100 hours of playtime. I mean, you can go on vacation, airplane back and forth, and if that tiny USB-C cable is really weighing you down, you can leave it at home, no problem. I've had these headphones for about a month, and I haven't charged them since day one. If you're willing to sacrifice a bit of bass and maybe 5 to 10% of ANC, you'll be getting almost triple the battery life in exchange. All in all, these are a really solid pair of ANC headphones. If you put convenience and battery life over bass response, then these are for you. 70 hours of ANC in a set of headphones is amazing, and I commend Rolfstone for putting out a headset with great audio quality and incredible ANC. And while the Rolfstone Focus aren't necessarily the market leaders when it comes to active noise cancellation, these do block out a significant portion of outside sound, comparable to the big brands when music is turned up. The only negatives I could say is that I wish they did have auto ear detection to pause music when you take them on and off your head. And again, a bit more bass response, but that's my personal preference. Right now they're going for 149 euros, so around 177 bucks here in the States, which is a bit pricey, and I'd like to see them at around 150 US dollars. But when you consider the insane battery life, clear sound, and competitive ANC, these might be a great choice if you're headphone shopping in 2021. I'll leave purchasing information down below as well as their website, so check that out. Drop me a comment down below what you think. I do feed the trolls from time to time, and make sure to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm, you know that, which in turn helps me make more of these videos. As always, this has been Nick from Quick Tech, and we'll see you in the next one. You take care now.